All right, hello boys and girls. Mr. Rivera here with another awesome, fun first grade art lesson. We're gonna do something very springtime kind of themed here. So what you're gonna need is either a black Sharpie. If you don't have a black Sharpie, you can totally use another like black watercolor marker or whatever black marker that you have. And then a couple of just regular old Crayola markers here. We have a couple of different colors, so just take a second to see what all the different colors I'll be using here. And we're gonna go through another little fun technique of blending these markers, and we'll jump right in. All right, so let's get started here. For the first step here, we're gonna start with our name. We always gotta put our name first. And we normally put our name in the bottom left-hand side of our paper, but we're actually going to put it in the bottom right-hand side of our paper. For this reason is you're gonna see that we're gonna draw some flowers over here, and we have to trace our picture at the end. So if we do that with our name on this side, it's gonna look a little funky there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write my name on this side, on the bottom right-hand side. Give yourself enough space to write your entire name there. Then I'm going to trace real quick. All right. And at the end, we'll erase all those extra lines we don't need like we usually do. Okay, so for the first step here, I'm going to start with the outline of my bird. So it's going to be kind of like a teardrop shape that's kind of like pointing up towards the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start from up here, curving out and down. I want you guys to try and draw a little lighter than I'm drawing. I have to draw a little darker so it'll show up on the camera, but try to draw as light as you can so you can make sure you draw light till you get it right, okay? So now we're going to start on the beak. So we're going to start from the end of this line that we just drawn, drawing a line coming out, then another line coming back over. And then what you're going to do with this next line is you're going to kind of make another triangle that's a little bit skinnier at the bottom. So by that I mean, watch. You're going to see that this triangle is a little skinnier than the triangle up there. So just drew that line so you can see. So okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to draw another line starting again from the same spot over here and drawing down. Okay, and we're going to connect some of these lines here, and this one's going to go up like that. Okay, so for the bottom part of the bird, he's going to have like a little belly. So I'm going to draw that. It's going to come up, and then I'm going to give this a little swirl. Okay, and then I'm gonna loop it around and then stop right there. All right. I'm gonna draw his eyes now. So right about here, I'm just gonna draw a straight line, a curved line, and then another curved line here for the center of his eye. All right. For his little wing, I'm gonna start again from right about this point here, drawing kind of another teardrop shape. I'm going to have it kind of point up towards the top like that. Okay. And erase that a little bit there. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is just draw a couple of lines for his legs coming down. Just some straight lines coming down from right there. Alright. Alright, so we're going to draw some flowers here, and I like to start with the tops of my flowers first and then draw the stems going down because it kind of just helps, works a little bit better that way. So I'm going to start with a circle. And draw some curved lines. For these next few flowers, all you have to do is really start with this circle, and then I'm going to let you guys kind of decide how you want to draw your petals. Give you guys some examples of how I like to draw my petals, and you guys can kind of either use these or make up your own, whatever you want to do. Okay. All right, and then again, drawing my stem coming down. draw a couple of leaves on that guy there. For this next one, again, starting with the circle, so going to be just kind of like some looped, curved lines there. Okay, draw that down, and some leaves on that guy. And for our last flower, I'm going to make it kind of simple here. I'm just going to draw some wavy lines, and then a circle in the center of that guy, and then again the stem and leaves. All right guys, so the next step I'm going to do is some clouds here. So watch how I do that. I'm going to draw again some more curved lines going up and down, and you can add some character to them like this. So kind of just go at where it starts to break and then form into different shapes as they go along. So it doesn't have to be too exact, just as long as you're kind of getting the shape that I'm getting here. All right, I'm going to try and draw a sun right behind that cloud there. So start with another line. It's kind of hard to draw a circle, so I'm just going to kind of sketch it out to try to get as good of a circle as I can possibly get. Alright, that looks about good for me. Alright guys, so the next step here, I'm going to go ahead and start to outline the artwork, and I'll show you what that looks like when we're all done here. So I've outlined everything and I've erased all my extra pencil lines I don't need anymore. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get to start coloring, and I kind of want to start on the bird here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a cool way that you can kind of blend some markers. If you did not use a Sharpie, when you color this in, you might blend in with the black. So if you are using one of these watercolor markers and you're not using a Sharpie, I recommend that you use a crayon for this step, and it might make it so a little bit easier. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with, actually going to start with some yellow here, and I'm going to go along the top part of the wing here. I'm going to color half the wing, and then on the bottom part of the wing I'm going to color in orange right up against where I did with yellow there. Okay, then I'm going to take my yellow again and watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in where I was in the orange, and you're going to see it kind of blend together really easily there. All right. So again, what I did is I started with yellow, met that with orange, went back with yellow, and then went over that part where it kind of meets there with the yellow with a lighter color there. Okay, so I'm gonna do that again, but I think I'm going to use, let's see, yeah, I'm gonna use the same colors again. So again, I'm gonna go along the top of my bird here. Okay, and right about where it meets the orange there, switch over to orange. It's kind of like a lighter orange lighter than I was using before. Yeah, this is one, tiger orange. Okay. Then again, going back with yellow, where they meet and blending them together. There we go. For the beak, I'm going to color that in with the first color orange I was using, just more of like the regular orange. There. All right. I'm going to leave the clouds white, and I'm going to color the background blue, okay? But before I do that, I'm going to use a red here. I'm going to outline where I want my red and start coloring the sun here. I'm going to put some streaks like this. Watch what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to go in with that orange. And I'm going to blend all that together with yellow here. Okay, so I'm going to color my background, and I'm going to color in my flowers, which the flowers you can color in whatever color that you would like. I'm going to let you guys color how the tops, or at least the petals, however you like. But the center, if you can make those orange for me, and if you can even use that, if you want to use that one that you've been blending with, it looks really cool when you've been using that. Kind of color those in like that. Okay. Okay guys, last step, just coloring your flowers whichever colors you'd like. little touches. I'm just gonna put a little green for the leaves. And there you go. All finished. I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you guys next week with another art lesson. Stay safe, guys.